Hello, my name's Paul Miners and welcome to my Miner update for April 2022. This is the video that I make that's a little different to my normal YouTube videos. This is where I take you behind the scenes a little bit, talk about some of the things that I'm up to personally, where I can share a little bit more about what I do and how I'm spending my time, and also what I'm working on in my business, books that I'm reading, things that I've purchased, and just share some random updates from my life and what I'm doing. So here in New Zealand, obviously we're in the Southern Hemisphere, we're getting into autumn or fall, as many people refer to it as. It's getting a bit wetter now, a bit colder in the mornings, still pretty warm during the day. And overall we had an awesome summer. Haley, my wife, and Jay, our 3-year-old, and I, we really made the most of our summer. We had some fantastic camping trips away in January with friends, spent a lot of time at the beach. And so overall, I feel like we just used our summer really well. We got really lucky with the weather as well. It was mostly sunny and warm most of the time. So just personally, we've just been spending a lot of our time outside, staying active, going for walks, and enjoying the lovely weather that we've been having. Something else I've been up to recently is about a month or two ago, we had the Crossfit Open. So this is the annual sort of CrossFit competition that is put on by CrossFit.com, where they release a new workout every week that everyone in the world can do. So you can sign up, you can register online and post your score to see how you compare to everyone else globally. You're literally doing the same workouts as the top athletes in the world. So we do it every year, and we had some good workouts this year. I was really happy with my results. I feel like I performed really well in the workouts. I pushed really hard, and I finished each workout thinking, yeah, like, I don't think I could have done that any better, which is what I want, I just want to push myself and be happy with the results that I think I'm capable of. Really happy with my results there. And then the final news on the personal side, I don't think I've shared this before, is that my wife and I are expecting another baby that's due in June this year. So we're expecting another boy. We found out the sex this time, so we're going to have 2 boys very soon, which is really exciting. And so right now, just sort of, I guess, slowly mentally preparing for dealing with that. Most people we talk to, friends of ours with kids, say that having one is, it's okay. But between 2 of you, you can manage one pretty well. And then when you have 2, it's definitely a big step up in terms of difficulty. So it's definitely going to be a new challenge, and obviously something we're really excited for. There's a picture from a scan. Actually, this was a couple of months ago now, but no, I'm really excited. Can't wait for the baby to get here. On the work front, I'm really happy with how things are going at the moment. The biggest changes I've made in the last sort of 6 months or so is bringing in more contractors and experts who can help to deliver the services that we offer. So I've grown my business from being a one-man band to now having a small team around me. And I really wanted to remove myself as the bottleneck. So this started a couple of years ago when I hired my friend Warwick. I mentioned this in one of my previous updates. So I hired Warwick to help with some of the Zapier automation work that we do. That worked really well. I saw that he was helping me to save time and improving kind of the amount of capacity that we have. So end of last year, I sort of took that a step further. I hired a couple more experts to help with the Asana consulting calls that we do and Pipedrive as well. And so, yeah, it's been really interesting bringing in some outside help, developing our systems and our processes to account for that. And so my role in the business has changed a little bit. It means that I can focus more on sales and overall project management, making sure everyone's happy, and obviously keeping the contractors busy as well. And I've really felt the effects of that. Years ago, I posted and I shared how I don't really want to grow my business. I don't want to hire anyone because I don't want that responsibility. And I've really had a change of heart there. I've really noticed the benefits of having outside helpers and removing myself as that bottleneck. And so now my calendar is a lot less busy than it used to be a few years ago. And so it's just interesting how, my perspective, my thoughts on things has changed over the years. But overall, just very happy with how things are going. We obviously continue to experiment with our process and our systems to make sure we're managing the work in the best way. In the last couple of months, I've experimented with doing some webinars to market our services and to market to my list and provide value to customers and obviously to get new clients as well. So we've done some interesting experiments there with my sales funnel and using webinars. I'm still working from home at the moment. I've been at home for about 6 months now since we had the Delta outbreak here in New Zealand. I stopped working at the co-working space, but I'm really happy in my home office. It's really convenient just being able to wake up, get ready and get straight to work. Even though my commute to the office was pretty short, it's nice just being able to get straight to work. It's nice and quiet here. I don't have any distractions or people around me talking, which is really nice. With my wife and I, even though we're working separately and she's not doing as much in my business now, we still get to see each other during the day. And our boy Jay, he's at kindy, so it's a nice little bit of time during the day where it's just us. Even though we're not working together, we go out for coffee, and I can just chat with her during the day and take a break if needed. So I'm just overall really enjoying working from home at the moment. So if you watch my YouTube videos, you might have noticed my background changed in the last couple of months, and that was because I used to have a standing desk here. As I explained in my last video, I got a new standing desk here since working from home more, and so I thought, well, now I can change my background. So I painted the wall, and these skateboards, these are made by a company called the Paper Rain Project here in New Zealand. They're made from macrocarpa, which is a New Zealand native timber, and they just do these really nice laser-etched designs. I've had my eye on them for years, and so when I was redoing the background, I thought, hey, here's a good excuse to get these skateboard decks that I've had my eye on. A book that I'm enjoying at the moment is The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. I've had a summary of this book on my website for a while, and I wanted to revisit it, but I didn't want to get the full big version because it's quite a big book. And so when I was looking on Amazon, I see that there's a concise version, and this is an official version by Robert Greene, and so you can see it's not a massive book, and I really like this because if you've read, productivity or self-improvement kind of non-fiction books often have a lot of fluff and examples in them, which are great, but once you've sort of got the main point or the main message, you don't need to hear loads and loads of examples. So the nice thing about this is it is really concise. So I'm really enjoying that at the moment. Nice sort of quick little read. So those are a couple of updates from me. Can't believe how fast this year is going by already. It feels like yesterday I recorded my last updates video back in December. We're already in April now, so we're like, a good third of the year has already gone by, and I just can't believe how fast the time is going. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave me a comment below, and I will see you in the next video.